song since I was a little kid. The words are different wherever you go, but the feeling's about the same. This is one of the only songs my dad actually took me out. I remember the day he took me out. I wasn't older than one of these little kids up here, and he sat me out in the backyard, brought out a guitar, and he made me learn how to play this song. And he sang some verses that I had never heard before that hadn't been published. And I remember years later starting to sing some of those. And I remember one time my mom come back from a trip over to China. And she had gone over there in the 80s, during the Nixon time. She had been a dancer with the Martha Graham Company, a modern dance company, for years. And they were inviting all these artistic types over. And she came back, she said, "Arlo, we were out in the middle of China. And they brought out some school children, they started singing us some songs, and they started singing, 'This land is your land.'" I said, "Stop the song! My husband wrote that song." She must have drove them nuts. She was driving me nuts about it. It was weeks after she got back. She hadn't slowed down one little bit. And I just looked at her and said, "Mom, I mean, what are they singing it for over there?" She just looked at me, she said, "Oh, Arlo." She walked away, and I was left standing there feeling like my usual self. I knew she was right, just didn't know why or something. And then I thought about it, just because it says from here to there, I mean, it could be California to the New York Island, Bonavista Vista to Vancouver. It doesn't mean it has to go the short way. I could see it going around back. And then the whole world could be singing that song, except North America. I remember when I had that thought for the first time, when I realized I didn't know any more after thinking than before I'd begun. I never let it stop me. The last verse my dad taught me went something like this. We'll leave it with you. Nobody living can ever stop me